When it comes to anime, one of the things we look at are the number of episodes and seasons that the anime has, and that mostly goes for 12 to 26 episodes type of anime. When we find an anime that has only one season or maybe two, we don't watch it thinking that it ends at that number of seasons. And then BAM! We're hit with a cliffhanger. Once we see that happen, we immediately go online and search for any kind of information on the release of the next season. At times, we might get lucky and get the good news that a new season is in the works. Or an even better news that comes with a release date, a trailer, and a poster. But then there are those anime that don't have any kind of news on a new season, so we just sit back and wait for something to happen. But nothing happens. At times we might get a glimpse of hope when the producers of the anime bring out news on a movie, and sure enough, the movie comes out. Of course, we all rejoice at the sight of our beloved characters, but once the movie is over, we once again sit down and wait for something else to happen. But again, nothing happens. So we start asking, what could have gone wrong? This show definitely deserves another season. And so I'm here to bring you my top 10 anime that deserve another season. Like I mentioned in my previous top 10 video, these are just my opinions. So if you don't see any of your favorites in this list, don't hesitate to give me any of your picks in the comment section down below. Also, this video contains spoilers. You have been warned. Number 10. Seijaku Muhai no Bahamut. The anime focuses around the main guy called Lux Arcadia, who is a drag knight and a former prince. One day he is forced to enroll into an all-girls school, and even though that would be a dream come true for all of us young weebs out there, he isn't as thrilled as he should be. In his time at the school, he fights numerous battles for his friends, and it is also revealed that he was the main cause to the downfall of the previous empire. With time, things begin to fall into place, but some questions were still left unanswered. Their main enemies escaped not before hinting that they had a new plan in motion, and Lux's brother's true intentions weren't revealed yet. And thus, the anime ended with a major cliffhanger, and to this day, there's no news on a second season. Number 9. Sekirei. Sekirei is an anime that revolves around a guy called Minato Sahashi. One day, a girl named Musubi suddenly falls from the sky right on top of him. Turns out that she was being chased by two other girls who wanted to take her down. These girls also wielded an unusual electrical power that Minato has never seen before. Turns out these three girls are called Sekirei, and they are part of a project called the Sekirei Plan, where Sekirei are supposed to meet with their destined partner called an Ashikabi and fight other Sekirei in order to be the last one standing. The story goes on, and Minato not only becomes Musubi's Ashikabi, but he becomes the Ashikabi of 5 other Sekirei. In short, Minato acquired his harem. Now this show has 2 seasons and is quite interesting. Just like Seijaku Muhai no Bahamut, Season 2 ended with a lot of unanswered questions. What's more, the last scene ended with "to be continued," which it never did. Number 8. Masamune-kun no Revenge. As a guy, were you ever a chubby little idiot who fell in love with a girl but got turned down because of how chubby you looked, but later on you grew up and turned into a hot and fit dude which all girls fell for? And then went to high school and met the same girl you once loved? None? Well, that's the story of Makabe Masamune. He was a very unfortunate fat soul who was once in love with a girl called Adagaki Aki, who gave him the nickname Pig'sfoot. Now after hearing that, he vowed to change, and so he became a chick magnet. When he enrolled into high school, he met her there, and thus his journey on taking revenge on Aki has begun. 12 episodes later, he still hasn't gotten his revenge. What's more, he kissed her, and now planned to take revenge on her on their school trip to France, which never happened because the trip was supposed to happen in Season 2, which doesn't exist. Number 7. Maggie. In the world, there are supposed to be 3 beings called Maggie who are supposed to find their destined partners, which they're supposed to guide and help become kings or something. But here comes Aladdin, a 4th Maggie who was isekai'd from another world. He met a guy called Alibaba and a girl called Morgiana, and thus their wonderful adventure has begun. They met a lot of important people and made a lot of friends, like Shinbad for example. With Season 2, Morgiana, Alibaba, Aladdin, and their friend Hakuryu set off to learn more skills and learn more of the world. Even though Season 2 had a good and satisfying ending, there were still a few questions left unanswered, which made everyone scream for Season 3. And we've been screaming ever since. Number 6. Infinite Stratos. Infinite Stratos introduces us to the densest idiot in anime history. Orimura Ichika is the only male to ever pilot the robotic suit called IS. So being the only guy to ever do that, he is immediately enrolled into an all-girls school. There he makes friends with 5 girls who all make it very clear in their own way that they're in love with him. And with season 2, 2 new girls, including the student council president herself, join his harem. But does he figure out that the whole school is crushing on him? Of course not. I mean, it wouldn't be much of an anime if he did. But no matter how annoyingly stupid Ichika is, you can't help but wonder what's going to happen to him and his wonderful collection of chicks. Want to find out who Ichika ends up with in the end? Do you want to find out the real identity of Chifuyu's lookalike? Find out in the next season of Infinite Stratos that they never planned to. Number 5. Trinity 7. Kasuga Arata, or Issei Jr. is enrolled to a magic high school. No, it's not an all-girl school. Apparently, due to his large amount of magic, he was able to create another world. Due to achieving that, he was called a Demon Lord candidate. Now, with that being said, our boy doesn't really care for the title. He only cares for 2 things. 1. To save his cousin who suddenly disappeared, and 2. To enjoy his days with the girls from the Trinity 7. Now we get to follow their wonderful adventures throughout the series. Each episode is filled with comedy, action, lots of magic, and a lot of pervy remarks from good old Arata. Of course, after season 1, we expect a season 2, right? But the only things we get are 2 movies, and they're great as well. With each passing movie, we yearn for more, and we'll keep yearning till the end of time. Number 4. Classroom of the Elite. I don't even have to say much about this anime since most people already know it, all thanks to one of the greatest minds in anime history, Ayana Koji-kun. But for those who don't know of the anime, Classroom of the Elite is an anime where our MC, Ayana Koji, gets into high school. Now, the particular high school is very sophisticated and has the best academic system. Each grade is split into 4 classes, A, B, C, and D. Ayana Koji is first enrolled into Class D. Now, at the beginning of each semester, each student is given 100,000 yen to spend whatever they want and need to survive in school. By the end of each semester, their money will be refilled according to their grades. But Class D take the lazy route in life. Long story short, everyone in Class D does a miserable job on their exams and don't get their refill. So the whole class is in distress, except for Ayana Koji and his seat neighbor, Horikita. Now Class D has started working their way back up, and in season 2, Ayana Koji and Horikita finally lead their Class D to take over Class A. Or at least that's what we weebs dreamed of, cause season 2 never happened. Number 3. Haru Ride. Yoshioba Futaba was in love with Tanaka Ko, but unfortunately he transferred away before she could tell him. Ko was also in love with her, but unfortunately he transferred away before he could tell her. But then he transfers back. Great! So now they can actually be together. Oh, well that's not a problem, cause Futaba, who later on told herself that she doesn't love him anymore, fell in love with him again, and Ko seemed to have fallen for her again as well. But do they tell each other that they love each other? Yeah, they do, in season 2. Where is season 2, you ask? Well, I'm still looking for it. Number 2. High School of the Dead. Y'all knew I was eventually gonna mention this anime, cause High School of the Dead is and forever will be one of the best anime to ever be made. In the anime, people start turning into zombies. Well, one single zombie invades a school and turns everyone except a few students into zombies. Now, 5 students and a hot sensei managed to escape the school. They decided to each go and look for their families. Besides the large amount of fanservice the anime has, it also has a lot of amazing moments. With each passing episode, we fall in love with the characters more and more. It's like we had a very fuzzy, comfortable feeling whenever we watch this anime. That's how great it is. And just when we reach the peak of absolute comfort, the manga writer dies and lets us fall into a pit of despair knowing that season 2 will never come. Number 1. No Game No Life. No Game No Life? More like no season 2 no life, am I right? Great, an isekai is one of the most craved animes of all time. You all must have seen or at least heard of this classic. The anime that was so great it got a movie and no season 2. The anime that will be remembered as Madhouse's best achievement and also its best fail. How can one bring out such a great masterpiece of 100 Instagram filters, but no season 2? If this is your idea of a joke, we are not laughing. If you haven't watched No Game No Life, I seriously urge you to do so, because it's one isekai you don't want to miss. And no, Trucken isn't here. But what we do have is teleportation by winning at chess. You're not convinced that the anime is great? Bro! We have Emoto, an angel, elf, furries. What more do you want? Just go watch it already! Konnichiwa minasan, Hirito desu, and thank you all for watching today's video. I am really happy. Why? Because I got the 300 subscribers. Yes, Sasuke-kun is also happy. Aren't you, Sasuke-kun? Yeah. Say hello, Sasuke-kun. Hello. Yes. In any case, guys, I got the 300 subscribers and 100 followers on Facebook. You know, the Facebook page anyway. So yeah, I'm still small, but I am happy. And it's all thanks to you guys for getting me where I am right now. No, I've started this channel for like over a year now. Is it over a year? Yeah, over a year. And I got to 300. Like, I didn't expect to get here so fast, you know? It's just amazing, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I'm really grateful. And I'm grateful to you for watching my videos. There are a lot of videos coming in yeah, they'll be coming in soon because, you know, my exams are finished, so I have a lot of stuff to do. You know, a lot of ideas that I'm gonna put in all these videos and bring out for you guys. So in any case, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. Johnny.